Well, the main thing to remember is to watch out for the peppers. You order the sandball go-ring, you're gonna be running to the can for a week. And avoid Kiki's girls.
Circulated a nasty dose of clap through the compound. Not again.
Hey, it's not the time for a cigarette break there, buddy.
Should have gone to the rear gate, Bobby.
What's going on?
Local Dayaks. They're pissed off that the mine employs a lot of Matarese.
Read about this ethnic conflict. Corporate kind of glossed over it.
Let me check it out.
All right, boys, let's move on now. Come on. Come on.
Hey, where the hell are you going?
We got work to do. You people, let's move.
What's going on? Just get out of here. Blocking my path. Give me the cell. Give me the cell.
It happened here, in the West Kalimantan province of Indonesia. Now, the Dayak and the Matarese have been fighting for years, but Bob Lappin was the first American victim of the violence. He was an engineer for RDL Resources. It's a mining company. He got caught in a mob scene, a group of Dayak protesters. Now, his two co-workers were rescued. Lappin was decapitated.
Does this company have a lot of Matarese on the payroll?
Almost exclusively.
So the Dayaks think we're supporting them. Are we?
We've been so busy propping up the central government in Jakarta that this situation's barely been on our radar.
What's Jakarta doing about this?
Their local governor, Subardi, he claims that he doesn't have the manpower to protect RDL and deal with the ethnic conflict. But he's used this as an opportunity to petition for more military funds. So far, his requests have been denied.
Subardi runs Kalimantan like his own private fiefdom. Jakarta's nervous about how far his ambitions go. No one would be surprised if we tried to stage a coup, maybe even secede.
And we don't have anyone in there.
Not yet. Dia Siagian is a trainee at the farm, top of her class. Born in Indonesia, been in the States 10 years. Recruited out of a UCLA graduate program in poli-sci. She speaks Indonesian, Javanese, and Dayak. She's being groomed for a post in Jakarta, but hasn't completed her ops course yet. She's still in training. Nice wigs.
All right, call it in. That was a good job, but you don't help yourself by blowing your own cover. Brian, you lose surveillance like that, there's no point in even showing up.
And they should get some better disguises.
How long till she graduates?
A month. We can send her in as soon as she's done. if we assign a mentor to prep her.
So, mentor me.
Still taking notes.
Don't see a notebook.
That's why they call us covert operatives.
Why can't I ship out now?
Because you haven't graduated.
I've completed my live fires, top of my class in E&E.
High speed, low drag. Your pickup in the park this morning, you blew your own cover.
It was a training exercise. Nobody saw me.
I did. I have you do this in public for a reason.
I know the difference between a park and a war zone.
Really? How many war zones have you been to?
Look at this face and learn to love it, because you're going to get to know it very well.
When does she leave?
4 weeks, but we've been asked to get ahead of the curve. She's been in the States 10 years. We want to make it 2.
We fill in the other 8. Indonesian school transcripts, jobs in Jakarta.
A checking account. Did you find those entry stamp exemplars?
Right here.
Good, good. Oh, yes. You can use these to enhance Miss Siagian's passport. Although I'm not sure she'll need these tear-stained pages from your diary.
God, I'm sorry. They're for my divorce hearing. Our lawyer wants me to dig up every scrap of dirty laundry I can find.
How is our lawyer treating you?
I think she's trying to turn me into a better liar than my husband.
Good. If you need any doctored photos of him with farm animals, let me know.
I would think the agency would have all kinds of ops down in Jakarta.
Who speak Dayak?
It's a mess down there, you know. There's no easy way to fix the situation.
We don't need to fix it. We just need someone inside to protect our interests.
The mines.
The people.
Well, then put me on a plane.
We will when you're ready.
What are you supposed to teach me that I haven't already learned?
Well, patience, for one thing.
This was taken a few months ago, 200 clicks from the governor's compound near the Malaysian frontier. Alice, go in, please.
A military installation.
Sabardi's own private security force. Barracks, training grounds, construction equipment. Now, Alice, if you could put up yesterday's satellite pass.
He's expanding.
But you said Jakarta gave Sabardi the cold shoulder. Where is he getting the money?
Kalimantan's full of resources. You have copper and natural gas and gold.
Yeah, but he has no control over them. RDL leases the rights directly from the central government.
Maybe he's being subsidized. There's a few mining companies that would pay a lot of money to have Sabardi look the other way while RDL is run off.
So a new company gets the mines. Governor Sabardi gets to buy a bigger army. He takes over the island. Everybody's happy.
Or dead.
Maybe if we could prove this to Jakarta, they might make a move against him.
We need to get our trainee as close to the governor as possible.
When did you come through here?
A couple years ago.
You've only been with the agency for 2 years?
I was in the Army Rangers for 6. Africa, Albania, Kosovo, got more training there than you'd want to know about.
I don't want to be in the army.
I'll alert the Pentagon.
What will I be doing in Kalimantan besides protecting America's interests?
Gathering intelligence?
From who? Dayaks or Madaris?
Both, if possible.
Why is this happening now? Does anyone in the U.S. really care about this?
The family of the guy who was killed does. We're talking about a strategic part of the world. 6,000 islands, more than 100 different ethnic groups. If Kalimantan secedes, they all might. It'd be Bosnia all over again.
Matt, what do you think of Dia?
A little humility goes a long way.
So she's sure of herself.
She may not be as ready as she thinks she is.
All trainees are a little cocky when they come off the farm. I was.
Listen, Lisa, you know a guy named Russell Orland, casualty affairs officer? Jackson said I should talk to him about Eric.
Why?
I got a few questions about how he died.
He died serving his country.
I know, but how?
That's classified.
Lisa, you were his girlfriend. He was my brother. Don't you want to know?
"7:15 tomorrow morning. But it's the first flight they can get us on.
Our problems in Indonesia just got a lot bigger. Last night, 12 RDL employees were kidnapped from their housing facility. The Dayak splinter group sent this tape, along with their demand that RDL pull out by the end of the month, or they'll kill the hostages.
Excuse me, sir, but I think we've got something.
Come in.
Terry Lowell, we combed through the tape of the kidnapping. The kidnappers' clothing, beads, and hair are consistent with Dayak attire, but it appears the camera specifically avoided their faces. So we took a closer look. Terry?
Well, I ran this frame through an imaging process program. I made a few guesses, cross-refed it with biographics data, and we got a match.
Meet Lieutenant Wijoyo, the governor's aide-de-camp. The kidnappers are not Dayaks. They're Subardi's own soldiers.
He's not waiting for RDL to pull out. He's making it happen.
Sir, do you think this is enough proof to convince the central government to throw Subardi out of there?
The governor will deny all involvement. He'll say his lieutenant went renegade on him, and then he'll kill anyone who knows otherwise, including the hostages. We have to move our trainee in now.
Sir, she hasn't even finished her training yet.
I thought you were mentoring her.
I have been, but she's
Sir,
not...
her scores are off the chart. She's been on a fast track since she started.
She doesn't have a cover yet, sir.
We can handle that.
Good. Then unless you have a better idea, I suggest you pack her bag and get her on a plane.
There have to be other options. We can approach the Indonesian liaison service, give them what we got on Sabardi.
You don't think he's got someone planted there to give him a heads up?
Lisa, we are sending a complete neophyte into a hostile zone as an NOC.
Non-official cover is the only way to get her close to the governor.
If she gets burned, she won't have diplomatic immunity to protect her. She's not you.
We've got our orders. Get her ready.
You lived in Jakarta your whole life.
Except for the 2 years I spent in the States.
Well, why do you want to leave again?
Kalimantan's still in Indonesia, and I'm tired of living in big cities. Plus, working for the government is better job security.
In the States, you worked for your brother's import company in Los Angeles.
My uncle's company in Torrance.
He brings in clothing and rugs.
Rugs and carved teak.
And you came home in June of '99?
May 24th, but keep trying.
I cross-referenced phone records with biographics. The governor's personal secretary has an ailing mother on job, a heart condition. The secretary's been in constant contact.
Good. Good. A worried daughter's got one foot out the door.
If Mom were to take a turn for the worse.
That's the way to go.
All right, we're sending Diaz Siagian in as a secretary. We'll need an administrative resume. Letters of recommendation should refer to typing and computing skills, her attention to detail.
I'll find a secretarial school, repro the letterhead, and copy the diploma.
Keep it away from ambient noise. Fans, radios, you're looking for a clock or picture, something near his phone. We don't have time for a wiretap, so a quick plant device is as good as it's gonna get.
Chief of Station Jakarta is reaching out to the doctor. Thinks he can arrange for a temporary misdiagnosis for the secretary's mother. That work for you?
Oh, and some free medical supplies.
Once you're in, what are you after?
Radio transmissions, maps, office gossip, anything that might point us to the hostages.
And
proof that Subardi staged the kidnapping. I'll monitor his phone calls.
Listening for regular dialogue, coded references.
What he doesn't say rather than what he does.
And you'll be working high speed.
Low drag. I'll see. Come.
Maju! Maju! Jalan! Jalan cepat!
Go!
Jalan kaki!
White House called. They've been getting pressure from the hostages' families, the mining company.
We stand a shot at getting the girl in as a secretary, so.
Good. Are we all set with Ron?
Yes, sir.
Jackson, I know you've been looking for an opportunity to get out into the field.
For a long time now, sir.
Right. Well, we found another analyst to replace you.
Yes, Roth from the Mideast desk.
Well, that's fantastic. What country am I being posted to?
This one. We're promoting you to National Intelligence Officer for Global Affairs.
You'll be able to float between crime and narcotics, proliferation, counterterrorism, whatever division needs you most.
And on occasion, at my discretion, you'll go outside, into the field, working hand in hand with operations.
So basically, what you're doing is expanding my duties as an analyst.
The kind of intel you just delivered on Subardi is the reason you're so invaluable to me. You're doing a great job here, Jackson. We want you to know how much we appreciate it.
Well, thank you for the promotion, sir.
I hope he's not going to be a problem.
This is a Jakarta apartment you've been renting for the last 2 years. Neighbors, local noodle shop, and here is the route that you took to and from secretarial school.
Actually, if you don't mind, could we use this other apartment in Badavia Square? I know the area better. This is the address and the landlord's phone number. She's an old family friend. She'll backstop it.
You talked to her?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I've known her since I was 2.
What did you tell her?
That I'm moving back to Indonesia, that I'm fudging my resume a little, and that I need her to back my story.
What time is it in Jakarta?
6:20 a.m.
She'll say I just gave notice that I rented the apartment for 2 years.
Hello. Is this Mrs. Demiri? Oh, good. You speak English. My name is Paul. I'm a friend of Diaz-Siagian's. Yes, I'm sure she's a terrific tenant. It's just, she didn't have time to call you before she left LA, so she asked me to. She needs to change her story slightly. It's okay. I know what she asked you to say, and you're doing a very good job, but she just needs to adjust one little detail. You should say she's been living in her apartment for 4 years, not 2. Dia will call to explain later. 4. Yes. You're a fine actress, Mrs. Demiri. Thanks. Your friend just acknowledged to a complete stranger that your cover story is a lie. You're dead.
Maju! Maju! Jalan! Jalan, jalan! Mesti jalan! Berdiri! Berdiri! Bangun! Bangun! Jalan! Bangun! Stop it! Bangun sekarang! Berdiri! Child!
Just get up.
I can't walk anymore. Where are they taking us? Where are you taking us? Bangun! Bangun!
Bangun! Bangun! Anjing beludak! Bangun! Bangun!
No! I'm not taking it! Cepetan, bangun! Jalan!
Yes? I want to see Matt Callan.
Tech will meet you in Kalimantan, get you stabilized. Did you double check your bags, make sure there's nothing that'll flag customs?
Just get me to the airport.
Lisa,
I'll meet you in the van.
we thought Dia could use some extra pocket litter. So there's Jakarta movie stubs, receipts.
Thank you.
Hey, Terry, you got my...
Your passport's ready, but it's upstairs.
Where are you going?
Indonesia.
With Dia?
Not exactly with her.
Did Pierce agree to this?
Pierce insisted one of the hostages was killed.
I know, they're killing Westerners. Dia blends in, you don't.
I'll be fine.
It's what your brother said.
I'm Sam. Your tech. I got a weapon here for you. Get a sign for it.
Guess you guys don't take passwords too seriously in these parts.
Yeah, sure we do. Figured if you found your way here, you must be Matt Callan. Tunggu di luar.
Where's our equipment?
Just got delivered.
In here?
You cook. I'll set the table.
Can't fit that into a melon?
I had an agent pre-send it when we got word from HQ.
Hey. Coordinates to follow. 6359 or lat. 225, 6'8" long. Distance 4.2.
We have secure comm. All right, we're all set. And you can't beat the view.
Sabardi's compound?
It's more like a military outpost than a governor's mansion, huh? Dia's staying in an apartment on the other side of town. Her interview with Sabardi's in 10 minutes. She's been briefed.
Right on time. What intel do you have on Sabardi?
His previous secretaries have been pretty, but not too distracting. More girl next door than girl in the corner. Likes them smart, but not too ambitious. Strong, but she's got to know her place. Hope she's been prepped well. Sabardi's a tough one.
Don't believe everything you read. Kidnappers need an apostrophe. Tall regular, please. Supplied by the kidnappers to inflame public opinion. But RDL is only holding out because we asked them to. Not that they're pure as the driven snow. I mean, raping and pillaging is the corporate American way. But if RDL moves out, then the company that's paying off Sabardi will move in. He will buy his army.
And take over the island.
Bingo. Hello, dictator. Hello, chaos in the region. Hello, farm boys from Iowa tripping over landmines.
So what about the hostages?
National security comes first.
From Indonesia, line 6.
Matt?
I'm here.
So, everything all right?
I still have my head, if that's what you mean.
What's our status?
Dia has been making some inroads with the staff. I forwarded some photographed docs. Maybe Hazley can find something we missed. So far, nothing on the kidnappers or anything to tie Sabardi to the hostages. Wish I had more to tell.
Yeah, so does the White House.
Actually, Dia's been doing a very good job.
Well, it's all in the mentoring.
Yeah.
Siapa di sana itu?
It's me.
It's Dia.
What the hell are you doing here?
Don't worry, I did an SDR. I'm clean.
You should have triggered a meet if you compromise this
I
post.
got something.
What?
The governor's driver. I think I can recruit him.
Too dangerous.
No, he trusts me. And he's at every meeting at all hours. If anyone knows where those hostages are, it's him.
Dia, it takes months to recruit. If you approach him too fast...
He needs money. He's got big gambling debts.
I don't care.
What the hell am I doing here, then? I can't just sit around and read Sabardi's mail. Those hostages are going to be killed.
Forget it.
What are you trying to prove? Those intels you sent us.
Something there?
Yeah, looks like it. Hazley found some big payments to Sabardi from some Japanese mining conglomerate. They may be who's subsidizing him.
Great. Anything on the hostages?
No, not yet.
Oh, where's she going? Matt, check this out.
Matt? Matt, you there?
What's with the hat?
She bought the driver. Come on, slow down, Dia. Come on, low drag, damn it.
Matt! What the hell is going on there?
Okay. Opposite direction. Good. She's going to the rally point. Tell HQ there's movement. I'll call in after I meet up with her.
Matt, take a look at this.
Don't move. I'll shoot you in the back.
You are not going in after her.
I've got no choice.
If they find you, they'll know she's a spy. You'll get her killed, yourself, and probably the hostages as well.
She knows where the hostages are.
You don't know that.
There's no underground drainage system.
Listen.
The only way in is through the front gate. If Sabardi thinks he's been breached, security will be
Listen to
impossible.
me. Listen, Dia is an NOC, non-official cover. You have to leave her on her own. Do you hear me?
I think they got our bug.
What?
Yeah, they got our bug.
I gotta go.
Matt!
When?
Seconds ago.
Oh, this is not good.
Damn it, Matt.
He's gone.
Tuh kenapa tiba-tiba dia bayar utangnya? Saya tahu kamu mengenal dengan supir ini. Silakan duduk.
Tidak. Tidak.
What time is it?
9:45.
Garbage truck's in at 9:58 and 10:01.
Whoa. Sabardi, he's leaving.
Tolong jagain kantor saya.
Maybe too late.
John, contact COS Jakarta. Tell him we need a water pickup standing by for an exfil via Singapore.
Give me a list of indigenous assets in Malaysia in case they need
Contact
to
every
walk
CO
out.
in the region, put them on
Wake
alert.
up
I need
the
an estimate on
COS
their transport time to
Kuala Lumpur.
Kalimantan.
Tell him he needs to be
Perry,
standing by.
Malaysian passport for Dia. Canadian for Mr. Callan.
Got it.
Just keep trying. Keep trying until you get it. Keep trying till he answers.
Harus hati-hati.
Dia. Hey. Dia. Dia. Hey, come on.
The hostages. I know where they are.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Go. I got your 6.
Fabrizzi. They're out. They're at the rally point. Listen, there's a boat waiting for you in Mora Badak. It'll get you to Singapore with... Wait. Go ahead. Hostages are 17 clicks northwest of Samarinda. Here are the coordinates.
The all satellite
Okay,
photos in the Samarinda area. Find out where the next bird's flying.
Wilson, give me the chief of the ground branch, Special Ops Corps. Now.
Tell him we're going hot. Pass it up to the chief of staff.
Special Forces! Clear! Clear!
Hey.
You're back.
Yeah. Thanks for sending the boat.
Least I could do. How's Dia?
She's gonna be fine. I think she might want to transfer out of ops.
You were right, she wasn't ready.
She got us the hostages. And the people at Jakarta got Subardi.
I'm sorry if I was a little rough on you the other night, but I've had that conversation before where I asked someone not to go into an impossible place.
And, Eric went anyway.
I don't ever want to have that conversation again.